Are you one of the unfortunate souls still waiting on that Hogwarts acceptance letter? Or are you just a nerd who always had a fond relationship of the wizard class in D&D, loving the nature of throwing magic missiles at your friends and enemies?
Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile! Magic missile!
Well, boy oh boy, do I have the game for you. Mage Arena. It sounds like I'm sponsored by them or some shit. I'm really not. Mage Arena is yet another highly immersive form of dopamine, aka the same feeling you get from winning in a sport, finishing a long project, or just, you know, obliterating your friends in a game you like.
Fireball! Oh my god, did I actually get you with that?
The game is made by this guy, who I assume is named JRS Jams, but then again I'm also dyslexic, so who am I to judge? This guy has seemingly not made anything prior to this absolute gem, which I can only assume is a wet dream he woke up from and simply had to share with the world. Exploring, casting spells, capturing flags, threatening your friends for their life because you found both parts of Excalibur and can now one-tap anyone as the true and rightful king of Britain. This game simply has it all. Starting up the game and getting into a lobby, you're met with two options. First one, called Colosseum, is for the outlaws of society. You know, people fond of chaos and absolute destruction. I have absolutely no respect for people like you. Or the second option, called Capture the Flag. This is the more sane option and is made for people who wishes to not live with a migraine. So once you've picked the obvious choice of Capture the Flag, you're met with this message from the narrator of the game.
Welcome all sorcerers and warlocks to the Mage Arena. May the best wizard win and let the games begin.
Other than this, there's pretty much no more tutorial. Well, unless you're a nerd who actually picked the tutorial button at the start of the game.
Get those nerds! Nerds! Nerds!
Anyways, you spawn in with two items, a book of basic spells and a torch, and trust me, you do not want to lose this torch because you will be engulfed in darkness and you cannot turn up the gamma in this game. I hate that and I don't know why you can't. Just don't leave your torch anywhere. Now this is the part where you and your friends start having some fun, trying endlessly to cast spells at each other only to get humbled by the game's in-voice technology, because it can't pick up your thick accent saying fireball, but for some odd reason it can easily pick up an Indian accent pronouncing it.
Fireball bastard!
Voice detection at its finest, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know. Anyways, once you've figured out this part and accepted defeat in your grammar skills, it's time to actually venture outside of the castle walls. Finally, you're now a free sorcerer, ready to explore the wild and whimsical map that this game has provided for you. Now, under the controls, you'll quickly find that there's a button to find an overview of the map. This will show you your hiking options, and you can now check out each of them to see what they have to offer. Now, for my fellow people with ADHD, luckily I've already done this. So here I have a description of what each quote-unquote biome has to offer, from least to most exciting. First up, we have the forest fields. This biome is literally just a bunch of dead trees. There's nothing more to it. Hopefully there'll be some in the future, I don't know. Next up comes the windy mountains. This, like the last biome, is not that exciting. It's really just a mountain that has a lot of wind. The only good thing about this, and why I put it a little higher than forest fields, is because it has some wind that can actually blow you off the mountain. And this obviously can provide a lot of fun clips. Probably. I don't have any, but it probably can. Next up we have the frog bog biome. The frog bog biome is a swampy forest where giant frogs lurk around, and these, like many Gen Z girls I found on Tinder, can wrap their tongue around you and swallow you whole faster than you can yell Mia Malkova. Next up, we have Crystal Cave and the mushroom biome. Now, I've decided to put these ones together because really they have no values other than glowing bouncy mushrooms and pretty crystals. So unless you're a drug addict or believe in horoscopes, I don't really see anyone having much more fun here. Though this is the part where I have to warn you that there is a lot of holes on these biomes. On the mushroom biome, it's not really that difficult to get around because there's mushrooms you can bounce on to get back up. But if you fall down in a hole in the crystal cave, there's no part of saving you, because you'll either have to need a friend to get you a wormhole to get you up, or well, you just die. And there's no fun in that.
You knew what you were. No!
Oh, my legs.
Now we're getting into my top 3 biomes of the game. And what better way to start than with the number 3 spot. Here we have Lava Castle. Lava Castle, as the name suggests, is a castle surrounded by lava. This place is filled with chests that will be on the top of each corner tower, and will be lurking around with Dark Wizard NPCs. These NPCs will have the same basic spells as you, however they also have this very neat ability of spawning out of absolutely f***ing nowhere, giving you a massive heart attack. Now then, going on to my second favorite spot of biomes, we have the cemetery. The cemetery, like most others, are filled with gravestones and a large building on top of a hill. Now outside of this building there's really not much to note, except for this NPC of the night, who will tell you a long speech about Excalibur unless you of course do this.
Have it right here, bro.
What if you hit him? Cow, don't go too close. Oh. He just f***ing died! Anyways, entering the building you will be met with a simple dungeon type adventure. Here we have monsters, new spells, weed pipes, and even the legendary Excalibur.
There's about to be something mythical up there.
I knight thee.
Yeah, please don't. You'll kill me again.
No, I don't think you can get killed by this.
You sure?
I don't know. Yes, the legendary sword I mentioned earlier is found in this dungeon. Separated into 2 pieces, if collected, can be crafted together in your home base on the crafting table. This place honestly has it all, and it would have been the best biome had it not been for my number 1 spot. Here we have the Gnome Forest. This place is a simple forest inhabited by gnomes living in small mushroom houses. Kinda like Smurfs. Now what makes this place great in my opinion is honestly just the gnome NPCs, because they're just walking around waiting for you to trade with them. These little shits are the absolute worst. Don't get me wrong here, you can get some very good trades, such as the one time I traded a piece of log for the Divine Light spell, which I obviously used to flashbang my friends. Oh. Divine Light! But other times, they have the same mentality as villagers from Minecraft. You ever seen that meme of like trading 2 pieces of hay for 25 emeralds? Yeah, well, that's basically them. Mr. Gnome, I present to you the legendary sword Excalibur, rumored to hold such great power that the wielder shall rule all of Britain. Ah yes, I've heard of this. Items such as these are rare to come by, and in my lifetime I will surely never hold, much less see another one of these legendary artifacts. For this, I present to you only the fairest of traits. I shall give you... Mushroom. But... You've gotta be kidding me, right? Not even joking here, this was an actual trade I made in the game.
Oh.
What about trading Excalibur?
Oh my god, imagine a gnome just wields it and runs around.
Let's see here, let's see. Oh god! Games. But this, my friends, are all the biomes this game has to offer for your epic battles. And with these epic battles, of course, you'll have to find your perfect spells for the win. And I will now scroll through which spells you can use. First up, we have the basic spells. These spells literally just create what you're saying, such as Fireball, Freeze, Rock, Thunderbolt, and Dark Blast. These will, as I stated, create exactly what you're pronouncing. So Fireball will shoot a fireball out.
Fireball.
And Thunderbolt will, well, make thunder come from the sky.
Alright. What are you looking at? Out of here.
Yeah, get the Thunderbolt!
Electricity!
Next up, and probably the most rarely used, is Wormhole. Wormhole, you basically say the 2 words separately. Worm, which spawns one portal, and then hole, which spawns the other end. It's really not that useful, and I only use it for transport. But next up, we have Blink and Wisp. Both of these f***ing suck. Blink has such great potential because it's a teleporting spell. However, it can only teleport you 1 meter ahead.
Blink! I'm out!
And Wisp, well, I can't really speak for because I don't think it does anything. It says on the side it does something, but me and my friends have never made it work, and maybe that's just our pronunciation, but...
Wisp! Wisp! Wisp!
We haven't made it work to this day. And last but definitely not least, we have Divine Light.
Divine Light!
This spell creates a bright light from the heavens like Jesus is coming down to give you a personal handjob, healing you and your friends fully, and flashing both you and any person in a near vicinity. And trust me when I say, this spell alone might just make the funniest clips of the whole game.
Divine Light! Divine Light!
Don't go too far. Oh.
He just died! Boy, use Divine Light! Use Divine Light!
Use Divine Light! Use Divine Light!
Divine Light! Divine Light!
No, you're not good enough.
Come on!
Divine Light! It's not working!
Good again!
Do it again!
I can't have murder on my head!
Divine Light! Divine Light!
Oh shit! I can't have murder! Oh no! Leave the murder one!
So, now you have the basics. Time to play the game like it's actually intended. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is a capture the flag type of game. So here you have to fight your enemies, cast spells, and try to capture the... Okay, this is the part where I have to get honest. I haven't actually played the game like it's intended to. It's really nothing I have against the game or the game mode. It's more the fact that I have a friend group of like 8 people on a good day, and on average will be like 4 people in the VC, so... we don't have the biggest arsenal, okay? I believe the game might be good when you actually play with a lot of people on each side, but when it comes to me and my friends and we tried it out, it really just became a long game of hide and seek where none of us really saw each other because we were on different ends of the map actually trying to capture the flags, so yeah. Now, does this mean that the game is bad? Not at all, actually. Me and my friends had an absolute blast just walking around, fighting every once in a while, and just having fun with the different spells the game has to offer. Bonk.
Mia!
Oh. I can do something. Fireball!
Oh shit!
Thunderbolt!
Well, that didn't work.
You know, with indie games, I really find this fascinating and just fantastic about them. However, if you do have enough people to play this game like it's intended, then I highly encourage you to. And please, drop in the comments what it was like. But in all fairness, just play the game like you want it to be played. And then you'll find a better objective than the game could ever offer. Also, never forget to talk with the almighty Soup Man. So, what actually makes Mage Arena so great? Is it the riveting gameplay? Is it the immersive nature of using your voice to cast spells? Or could it be the childhood dream of casting spells and living out your inner child's adventure fantasies? I don't know. When it comes to indie games like this, it's really a mix of everything. What makes indie games like this so much better than any AAA game you can find out there is really that you can tell that it's made from passion. I personally love indie games, and it may come down to the people I have around me. Because playing a mere €3 for a game like this, which is, by the way, a f***ing steal, are you kidding me? To play a game you can translate into endless hours of fun and memories is ultimately what I find most enjoyable.
Wait, I wonder... Can you rocket jump?
What?
Hold.
Fireball! Fireball!
Oh. And for prizes like this, I really like to think that this is also what the creators want. Just imagine a person putting so much time and effort into a game like this only to sell it for pocket change. That's not for fame, that's just pure passion. And that, my friends, is why I think supporting people like JRS Jams is truly worth it. Plus, yelling fireball to kill my friends cures my depression.